Of course, though, we'll start with Bill Belichick and the news of the day, as there's news every day with North Carolina football, right? But he's officially signed his contract with North Carolina, and this was a big story a couple weeks ago when it first came out that he hadn't officially signed. Considering, of course, we are in the middle of NFL hiring season for head coaches, and Belichick, his name's just always going to pop up when it comes to NFL job openings. So he's signed the deal now. That speculation can go out the window, but let's talk about the buyout, which it drops from 10 million right now. So if an NFL team wanted to come in right now and hire him, they'd have to pay $10 million to in June 2025, June 1st. It then becomes a $1 million buyout, which obviously way more reasonable, but there's not hiring going on there in June. So what do you make of the timing of that buyout and your overall thoughts with the deal? Again, for those of you who are unaware, D-Money he's an attorney as well, so he can speak on this sort of stuff very fluently.
Yeah, look, I think it's just going down to basic common sense and timing. You see the June date. There's not going to be an NFL job, barring some weird scandal or something, where an NFL head coaching job comes available after that buyout drops. So that basically takes Bill Belichick off the coaching market for this coaching cycle in the NFL, guaranteeing him at least 1 year as North Carolina's head coach, unless somebody wants to pay $10 million here in the next few days. There was a lot of talk about this contract not being official because there was people saying, well, maybe he's just trying to get out of that $10 million buyout, not make it official, just operate off the term sheet that would have less enforceability potentially, and then go to the NFL. That's obviously all been put to bed. He's been hiring staff. When he didn't hire staff initially, that some people said there might have been a delay because he's waiting for the NFL. He's been hiring staff. We've been reporting on that every day on Group Chat Sports. He's getting a lot of great players in the portal. In the high school class, 26, particularly at the defensive back position, he's been adding players, adding 25 players as well, talking about quarterback. So we've gone over all this on Group Chat Football Live, but all that action just led up to making it official here. He's acting like he's going to be around for a while, and he is showing that now with this contract being official. And there's a lot of interesting incentives, Pete. I mean, you look at the win bonus. Starts at 8 games. So 8 games from the way this contract's written would be a pretty good season for Bill Belichick. Because he wins 8 games, that's when the bonuses kick in. He gets $150,000. And that escalates $50,000 for each win, all the way up to 12 games, which is $350,000 as a bonus. There's also a bowl component, which is interesting. You make a bowl game, you get $150,000. You make Pop-Tart Bowl, Tax Slayer, Gator Bowl, the Duke Mayo Bowl, some of the higher level ACC bowls, you get $350,000. And then the rest goes college football playoff, starting at $750,000 bonus, all the way up to $1.75 million if you win the whole enchilada. There's also bonuses related to polls, and these are pretty big as well, which starting at $250,000 for the top 25, all the way up to $500,000 for the top 5. There's Coach of the Year bonuses. And then to me, very interesting, and in keeping with North Carolina's reputation as an excellent academic school, you have bonuses for team GPA and academic progress rate. Team GPA over 2.7, $50,000. That keeps going up. Over 3.0, that's a $150,000 bonus for Bill Belichick. This is something new to him, right? This is his first time where he has to actually care about the player's academic performance. So this is part of the transition from pro to college. APR, similar. If it's over 950, 100,000, over 1,000, 200,000. So public university, North Carolina. So the contract's no secret. Very interesting to dive into some of the details.
I guess the question becomes, and this is very speculative. A year from now, North Carolina has a solid season. Let's say it is an 8 to 9 win season, maybe more than that, and maybe he's really liking it there at North Carolina. And look, there may be some teams that come calling, but is there like a restructure that then increases the buyout again if you're North Carolina? I mean, how do you see that potentially playing out down the line in a hypothetical world?
I mean, look, you got to see how this thing plays out, right? So I think this is very much a wait and see mode. He's not getting any younger. He's going to learn what he likes about college. He thinks he knows about college coaching, but he hasn't done it, right? So a full cycle of recruiting, of keeping this college schedule, of dealing with the kids, of seeing how he's able to impact winning with these kids and develop them. I think he'll have a whole different perspective on the sport good or bad, by the end of the year. And he'll know exactly what he wants to do. He'll either say, man, I love this. I want to be here as long as I can. Let's structure this so I can get paid more while I'm here. You don't have to worry about me leaving, or let me figure out how I can get out of here. He'll know pretty quick, I think, just because the recruiting, the portal, all this stuff is so unique that he's going to get a feel for how different it is from the NFL.